Okay, starting Martha is Dead. Brand new release as of today, February 24th, 2022. Please adjust the brightness. Good. The story of Martha is Dead and its featured characters are a work of fiction. The game contains potentially uncomfortable scenes and covers topics that may distress some players. The game is recommended for an adult audience and carries the appropriate age rating. As an adult narrative drama, the game uses artistic interpretations that can be visually unsettling and may cause discomfort. It explores the complexities of the human mind, psychological trauma, and self-harm. The game is not recommended for players who may find depictions of mature scenes containing blood, dismemberment, disfigurement of human bodies, and self-harm disturbing. It is pretty graphic. They're not kidding about this. So FYI, if you're someone you know is struggling, information and crisis resources information is available here. Safeinourworld.org. A good one. Man. How realistic these graphics are.
Ciao. I'm Julia. Julia K.
Hey, there's star no nudity. It's just partial nudity, I think.
Visited me in ages. It's been years now. I must tell you my story, but I don't know where to begin. There is so much that I should start from my childhood, but my memories of these times are vague. I only remember the summer of 1929, when they sent me off to stay with my nanny.
She's out of here. No nudity in Elden Ring. New chapter, The Legend, summer of 1929.
Nanny, will you tell me the story of the White Lady?
No, little sparrow. Not tonight. A fog is coming, see?
Yes. I know that when it's foggy, the lady kills young women. But why is she so evil?
You see, Julia, pain and suffering can make us do evil things, even if we're not actually bad.
Just like soldiers have to kill other soldiers. I like the lady I've decided, Nanny. She must be in so much pain. The poor dear. She still scares me a little, though. Soon I'll be a young woman, and she could kill me. Does she kill those who love her?
Of course not.
That makes me feel better because I love her. But what about Martha? Would she be in danger?
Your sister is with your mother, so do not worry. Do you miss them?
No. I mean, yes, I miss Martha a little, but I love spending time with you.
Now, go to sleep, little sparrow. It's getting late.
Okay, Nanny. I'll go to sleep and dream of the lady. Was she beautiful?
She was beautiful. Yes, very much so.
Then she'll be beautiful in my dreams. And will I be beautiful just like her?
You'll be even more beautiful.
Listen, Nanny. Since the lady won't harm me because I love her, and since you're not a young woman, could you tell me her story? Even if it's foggy outside. Please. Oh, please. Then I'll sleep. I promise.
Oh, all right. You always get your own way.
Hello, Lady Nightmare. Kind of kid talks like
Nanny,
this.
And I loved that story. Every time I heard it, it sounded like a new and more mesmerizing tale. Every night I would ask her to tell me about it, even though it scared me. Even now I can remember every single day of that time and how happy I was.
The White Lady. Mouse to move the camera.
According to an ancient legend, the lakes of the area are haunted by the spirit of a young woman who was killed by the man she loved. She was expecting a lover's stroll by the lake, gazing out at the old tree growing on the lake's island. So much hope and desire, but death, not love, was awaiting her.
Speak up or keep listening. I gotta hold it.
The poor dear. That's not fair.
Life isn't fair, Poppet, but that's the way it is. And we must learn to deal with it.
Okay, I'll try. But it makes me so mad.
Is that pinhead on the floor?
Needing Nanny.
In despair, the man confessed he had killed her out of jealousy. So he was hanged on the small island, in the middle of
bedtime
the
story.
very same lake where he had killed the girl. They searched everywhere, but the girl's body was never found. Since then, her spirit, known as the White Lady, has been imprisoned in the depths of the lake. She grieves eternally for the loss of the man she loved. When fog arises, the White Lady is known to leave the waters of the lake and roam the woods, looking for her long-lost love in vain. Within the fog of dawn, hunters have claimed to hear the wailing of a woman in the distance.
Speak up or keep listening. Speak up.
I'm a little scared of this story, even though I like the lady.
Should I stop reading, my
No,
little sparrow?
Don't Dr.
No,
Seuss.
Nanny. Daddy always tells me that.
Guessing the
fear
keep listings if you want to
must be
just
faced.
speed run through this.
Go ahead.
Okay, honey. Every time the sad memory of the night she perished stirs in her soul, she takes the life of a young woman by slaying such a life in its youth. Even just for an instant, the lady feels free from the burden of her pain.
Good night, Nanny.
Night night.
Good night, my love.
So this intro is already different than the demo we played. I'm not sure if
spent almost 3 years.
Oh, we saw the
with
demo if the
Nanny.
demo was its own
When
thing.
I came home, I quickly forgot how to be happy. My memories did not return until 15 years later, in 1944, when I stayed in that house. I enjoyed setting up cameras in the woods by the lake. My father created a device that attached to the cameras. It would make them take pictures at set intervals. I was trying to photograph animals, or whatever else was in that damned place.
Oh, did you really, Lady Nightmare? New chapter, the lake. Problem with all this narrative is I'm gonna miss so much. I'll try not to talk, but I know I'm gonna be talking here and there. That's the game. I'm not gonna know what the hell happened. I can tell already. Left mouse up.
Reel off the film.
The day before your birthday.
Open the camera. Remove the old roll of film. Put the new film in.
Boop.
Close the camera.
Camerson.
Load the film. Activate the timer. Almost ready. Now to bring the image into focus.
Hold. Pull down. Vintage
There's something
Camerson.
floating on the surface of the water. If I frame it better, I might be able to see what it is.
Use left mouse to move the lens, says the game. So, yeah, just move the mouse around.
What? Is that a person? I must help them. idea that someone might have drowned in my lake. The lake was my world, where I would spend entire days daydreaming. I would lose myself in my thoughts, but that was a rude awakening. So terrible.
I will say, I definitely think having all this voice acting adds to the narrative. I'd have no problems reading all this. I don't think I'd appreciate the game as much if I had to read it all out loud myself. W to swim.
I instantly noticed that the person was wearing one of my dresses. I was scared. I dragged that lifeless body as best as I could to the shore, trying not to drown myself. Only when I lifted her in my arms did I realize who she was. It was my sister, my twin, a part of me, dead. Impossible to comprehend. I was desperate. I didn't know what to do or to think. I have to stay calm.
First things first, stay calm.
Martha is not dead.
Whoa! Hello. Found a little graphical bug if we
It's
look
not
at ourselves.
true.
It's a day one launch as well, just
There's
FYI,
no
like
need
Elden
to
Ring.
worry. Everything is fine. Everything will be fine. I have to stay calm. Martha is not dead. It's not possible. It's not true. Martha, February 26th, 1923.
Date of birth, I'm guessing, or assuming.
Is everything okay?
Are you hurt?
What are you doing?
Go, Eric, run!
My parents ran towards me. My mother hugged me. She, who detested me, was now cuddling me. Her warmth filled me with life, and the pain became bearable. I felt protected. Martha, are you okay? She asked me, speaking slowly in order to let me read her lips. She thought I was deaf. She thought I was Martha. I didn't want the moment to fade, so I meekly nodded my head. I didn't realize I had done something that couldn't be undone. I would have to pretend to be Martha forever.
Or why? Praise. New chapter, the body. One day after Martha's death, 10:30 p.m. Sign the cross or get up. We shall sign the cross.
O Lord, who gives life to the dying, let your sacrifice of love be offered for Martha's soul. Into your hands I also entrust my spirit, so that I may be reunited with her in perpetual light, to never suffer the desolation of purgatory. Please grant her eternal rest, O Lord, and may eternal light shine upon her.
Hey, Martha is cool. Oh, I like that effect there. The way when I was moving the camera, depending how it was oriented, it would blur out the background. Or
Candles in the hall. People will be here soon.
Mummy always finds something for everyone to do.
see our body again. I love that in a game. Say it every time. Hints can be disabled within the game settings. Escape to close. Space to highlight the points of interest. So you hold down space bar. There you go. All the points of interest.
A telegraph box. I know how to use it. Daddy taught me.
Achievement unlocked.
There's no reason to use the phone right now.
To interact, you press and hold down mouse 1.
July 17th, 1944. Our family is deeply saddened and is thinking of you during this extremely difficult time. Ernesto E. and family. July 17th, 1944. Our hearts are with you and we share your grief in the wake of the tragic loss of your dearest Julia. Monsignor Attilio D.
Okay, so supposedly, we are Julia taking the identity of Martha. Her twin sister, I
July
assume.
17th, 1944, Ministry of War. Director General for Conscripts and NCOs. We are grieving over your sudden loss, and we send you our heartfelt condolences. The Lieutenant Colonel Rapporteur. An old painting. I find it so sad. It communicates a sense of deep solitude to me. I can't turn it off. We have to listen to the radio all of the time. Any news and announcements can be vital.
I'm guessing that's what streamer mode does. Probably disables anything that could be potentially copyrighted on the radio.
July 17th,
Sound the same, right?
1944, Ministry of War. Director General. Mummy and Daddy. They are the epitome of wealth and elegance. But pain pays no heed to money and style. This painter was a friend of Grandpa's. I always loved his paintings. As a child, I used to look at them for hours. The only way people could tell Martha and me apart was by dressing differently. Even Mother couldn't.
Martha
tell
and
us
Julia.
apart.
Older music? Yeah, you would think. Shouldn't be a problem. What's that?
My dog's basket, or should I say, the new dog's basket. I don't remember what happened to my first dog, but when I think of him, I feel despair. Riding bikes around here is beautiful. These are Mummy and Daddy's bikes, though. Mine is outside. I don't need that right now.
Are you sure? Sorry to forget. What year is it's taking place in?
Books, books, and more books. In our villa, there must be 10 times more than even here. Daddy must be devastated. He loves me. I messed up and now I have to watch him suffer my death. I can at least light the candles and let him find some comfort in sleep.
Light the candles. 1944. Thank you.
Daddy's oboe. We were preparing a really nice duet together. On the rare occasions he's at home, that is.
What do we got? What is this? What the heck am I looking at? Oh, what is this? A lighter? Oh, a lighter. I don't know what a 1944 lighter looks like. That's unique looking.
When you're done, can you come and get the flowers, please? Or send Martha if you like.
Never a moment's peace. Even at a time like this. She can't sit still for a second.
Running. What else is on the radio? Anything? Variety.
Everything always has to be perfect with her.
Hello. London calling. We now begin with a series of special messages. Joy isn't feeling any joy. The rain has passed. My beard is blonde. London calling. End of special message transmission. Where are we putting these flowers? Ah.
What's happening? Who closed the door?
Auto saved.
Erich, wake up. Do you think it's appropriate to sleep here, of all places?
What? Yes. I must have fallen asleep.
What are they talking about?
Enhance.
You can't stay here forever. Why don't you go to bed?
No. I want to stay with my daughter.
Your daughter? Your daughter? You have another daughter, you know. The one who's still alive. Remember?
What are you talking about, Irena? Julia is dead. What kind of comment is that? How can you?
You should be thinking about Martha. Julia harmed Martha. You know that, right? And as if that were not enough, she has now also abandoned her.
It's the same old story. Everything is always Julia's fault, isn't it? Her fault for Martha being deaf, and for you being infertile. Do you think it's the right time for this? Julia is dead, Irene. Dead. Someone killed her. Do you realize that?
Of course I realize. I get it. Do you think I'm stupid? No one understands it better than me. She always brought problems. Only problems. It would have been better if she hadn't been born at all. You're crazy.
I'm the crazy one? Me?
His mom is a bitch.
They have done this to get at me, yes. Your death is all my fault. All I could ever do for you was hurt you, Julia. My poor, sweet, crazy girl. What will I do without you? What will life be like now? All the time I didn't spend with you. But now I'm home. We can go fishing together. We can take pictures of butterflies. No. We can't do anything together anymore, can we? Nothing. I miss you.
Like how slow he said that?
I miss you.
While American bombings continue to devastate the peaceful towns within the Elsa Valley, we have heard some tragic news from the area of La Ramola. The young daughter of German Army General Erich K. was murdered near her home. What possible reason could there have been behind such a cowardly act? This is what the Carabinieri, who immediately intervened, hope to find out.
So didn't she say we're obviously from a
Mother
wealthy
didn't
family?
seem to suffer from the situation. All she cared about was that my death was so painful for Martha. But not having me around anymore must have been a great relief to her. At the end of the day, it was better for everyone that it was me who died. And it was better for me too that people thought that. But the guilt began to consume me. That's when I started having horrible nightmares.
Well, Martha is as lost as found. Wrong. Martha. has lost my or her. Martha has lost her life. Wrong. I should be achievements for getting this right the first time. Martha has lost her soul.
Martha has lost her soul. Martha has lost her soul. Martha has lost her soul. Martha has lost her soul. Martha has lost her soul.
Oh my.
Martha has lost her soul. Martha has lost her soul. Martha has lost
The
her
girl in the
soul.
lake. Oh. I or they? I. Stole or will give. I stole her life or identity. Auto saved. This is the part, one of the parts that's been apparently censored from PlayStation versions of the game for some reason, despite the game being mature. Here we go. Nicolas Cage, Face Off. This is the third time this week where I performed autopsies, even though it's not an autopsy, but it's kind of interesting.
It was just
Third
a
game
dream.
this week. We're cutting
A
things, people
horrible
apart.
dream. That horrendous woman and the face of my sister. I wish all of this was a dream and my sister is just sleeping in her bed. Instead, her bed is empty and this is reality. This is
Exactly,
marking
pluck
me
all
at
the
the
strings.
Festival of the Patron Saint. It was only a few months ago, and now... Martha had asked for a picture of me to put in this frame. She wanted me to do one of those expressions of mine that made her laugh. Expressions that she couldn't quite imitate. She used to say that those were the signs of my soul. Can a photo capture the soul? Can I capture Martha's soul?
I had a feeling you'd say something like that. There's our. You love this game so much already, Lady Nightmare. The Room, starring Tommy Wiseau. Hold space to highlight.
Scary fairy tales. Everything seems to be scary lately. Yet everything here is so beautiful and bright.
Martha.
Even more scary fairy tales.
Normal photos to have, I'm sure. Any young adult's room.
This is Martha's trinket box. It could contain something that will help to figure out what happened. It's July 18th.
There we go. 1944.
It's about 9:30. I always keep my trinket box locked. Oh gosh, if Mummy sees this picture, she'll throw it away for sure. It's me and Lapo. I want to see him as soon as possible so we can mourn Martha's death together. The butterfly collection that Daddy made for me. Nanny will be visiting me soon. It's me with the nanny. Or maybe it was Martha. No one can remember.
Gonna be identical twins in chat. Never really been close, or like close friends, I'd say. Well, I guess it's kind of a lie, but I know I could at least think of, 3 sets of identical twins that I've known throughout my life. One very well, and the other two not so much, but...
Can I be Martha without her clothes? Mummy never wanted us to swap, so I don't know how she will take it. I could wear Martha's clothes instead, in the other wardrobe.
Choices. I'm not sure, Lance. I think you asked that last time, and I was curious as well. Maybe we learn eventually.
I'm already dressed.
Imagine what if we want to change. Plain dress up.
I'm already dressed.
Imagine. I wanted choices.
Everything I need is always in my bag.
B to open the bag. You've opened Julia's bag. Here you can find objects that Julia always carries with her, along with any picked up during the game. Continue. Objects are listed at the bottom left. Select an object to use or analyze it. Now try selecting the key or the map.
The key to my trinket box.
Julia.
Here is my diary. July 12th, 1944. This is a new diary. We moved here today and I forgot my old one back at home. But that's okay. A new chapter in my life, a new diary. They say they brought us here for our own safety. Daddy, the war, and everything else. Nanny gave us her house and she went to look after the mansion. It's weird being back here after so many years. I remember Nanny telling me the fairy tale of the Lady of the Lake. It's one of the few happy memories I have from when I was little. Nanny isn't here and that's a shame, but Martha is here with me. I also get to see Lapo more often, which is wonderful. He's always hanging around here. Mum is thankfully too preoccupied with fixing up the house to worry about me. At least for now. July 16th, 1940.
What the hell am I looking at?
There's
Hey, Mr.
something
G's.
creepy about the woods. Every time I'm at the lake, I get a strange feeling. Maybe it's the legend of the White Lady playing tricks on me. I get weird ideas. I think that there is this presence. Then I think I'm just being crazy. Anyway, crazy or not, I want to take some pictures. I'm not scared. In fact, I'd say I'm excited. I've made arrangements with Martha. She's coming to the lake with me tomorrow to set up 2 new cameras with timers, and we'll see what we can photograph. Not before a good swim, of course. To be honest, Martha doesn't like photography all that much, and recently she's gone off swimming too. But she does like spending time with me by teasing me. Then when she gets bored, she disappears into her books, and I do my own thing. We feel right when we're together.
This concludes Julia, our diary or journal for now. Close. Good, pretty good, Mr. G's. How about yourself?
Right there. I'm just going upstairs to call Martha down for breakfast.
Oh yeah, it's going good, Lance. I barely scraped the surface.
We should let her sleep all day. What do you think? What did you say?
Oh, would you look at this?
I'll just turn on her light. So when she wakes up, she'll know when to come down for breakfast.
They really think I'm Martha and I can't hear them. I need to be careful not to talk, or I will be in serious trouble.
Hey there, Angelic. I think if we get a new PC, this will be the first game you get. Actually, I wasn't sure, Lady Nightmare, if you were streaming it on Discord before, because, you know, like, you go into Discord and it shows, like, if people are streaming, like, there's just in general. I saw something you were broadcasting. What happens when her mom catches her hearing? That's what I'm waiting for. The big reveal. What do we got? B. Bag. We got our Julia's diary, which we just read. Backing out. And a map. Objectives. The frame. Things to do. I must put one of my photos in this empty frame. I always said to Martha I would, but never did. She would have liked it so much. Requirements, the camera. I like to always have my camera with me. When you least expect it, the opportunity for the perfect shot presents itself. Here's our map. Hold space to zoom out and see the full map. There you go. Oh, gotcha, Lady Nightmare. So it was this game then? Or a little bit of a playthrough. Log. Captain's log. Close.
How wonderful the snow is. Unfortunately, it doesn't snow often around here.
So we can sprint with shift. A locked door. Crouching does not seem to be an option right now, but shift is run.
Dad loves these prints of Florence. I find them a bit sad. There's no shortage of paintings in our house. Mum is passionate about painting.
Oh, he keeps telling us shift to run. Oh my, he get banned. Yeah, this is a full game. Paid a good amount of money for this. Hopefully it's good. I like the demo enough, so.
It's locked. Strange. Why did they lock my room?
Sus.
Martha's breakfast is ready. We can go.
Yes, yes. It's getting late.
Did you leave the newspaper for Martha? You know how much she likes reading it.
Yes, Irena. It's on the table, can't you see?
And that camera, are you leaving it there?
Yes, Irena. Can't you leave it there for a few more days? Do you mind? It was for Julia. I will take it away soon. I promise. The thought makes me so sad. Seeing it there is as if... I don't know how to explain it.
All right. But let's go now. We have too much to do. We can't stay here all day talking.
5 p.m., huh?
Mummy is right, though. Martha always read everything. It's me who will now read the newspaper instead. They'll be out all day. The funeral preparations will take them a long time.
The newspaper.
Everything is more complex with the war. Over the next few days, I will see little to nothing of them.
K to see objectives. So B is bag, K for objectives for some reason. You know, you can just get to the bag, I guess, and see it from here anyways, right? Or maybe not.
Brutal assassination in San Casciano. Julia Kay, a young woman from a respectable family, brutally murdered near her home. Carabinieri investigates. a possible political motive emerges. Martha was not killed by politics or war. She was killed by something much closer and much less clear. I will find out the truth.
How do we... Oh, there we go.
Brutal assassination in San Casciano. Julia Kay, a young woman from a respectable...
Read that one. Next article.
Firm bulwark even in the skies. 159 aircraft of the Germanic defense shot down in 24 hours. Major Russian operation northwest of Jassy. Enemy convoy lost in the Mediterranean. 2 destroyers and 6 merchant vessels sunk. Julia Kay. Distressed but supported by faith. Irenei the mother, Erich the father, and Martha the sister sadly announced Julia's passing. The funeral will take place in La Romola, Thursday, July 20th at 9:30 p.m., departing from the property of the deceased. First improvements in food registration. Bread rations increased by 50 grams per day as of April 20th. A kilo more every month of soup ingredients. Reforms to the treatment of agricultural workers and an unexpected distribution of jam.
Thus concludes the periodical, aka newspaper.
During deep winter, I would go to sleep snuggled by the fire and Nanny would get angry. Do you want to turn into a piece of charcoal, Julia?
I recall last time we played the demo, it took me forever to get the camera, which is right there in front of us.
Chocolate.
This part is from the demo.
For few people in these times. For Julia, to take more and more photos, Dad. I can verify that the camera is still working by taking a photo. I could photograph a sparrow. There are so many of them out here. Bread, butter, jam, and coffee. Martha's typical breakfast. I prefer honey and milk, but I'll have to adapt to her tastes, obviously. There might be birds around the little wall in front of the house.
Birds.
I always put crumbs on it for them.
Already the initial plot of this game makes me wonder if there's ever been, there probably has been, of course, like a movie with like a similar idea of identical twins, the twin dying, and then somebody taking their identity. Just can't think of any examples. Beautiful. Beautiful. Fabulous. Now, it took me forever to find the bird. There it is. Last time. Herbs. Hello, birdie. How do we do this? B. Q for camera. You're about to use Julia's camera. It's a 1940... How do you say that word? Is it Rolleicord? Rolleicord? With 120mm film. You'll use it to take photos throughout the game. Some photos will have hidden elements that will progress the game's story. Okay, it's important then. Continue. While holding the camera, an icon will appear to indicate points of photographic interest. This icon will appear and become clearer the closer you are. Press E to see your camera and any fitted attachments. No camera skin unlocked. Base. Look for the subject you want to photograph and press left mouse to continue, or press Q to exit camera mode. Okay, so you can see it gets clear. E to observe the camera, Q to put in the bag, left mouse to take a photo. Doesn't sound far-fetched. You're ready to take your first picture. To simplify the simulation, the picture preview displays the settings as you change them on your camera. In real life, the viewfinder's image is controlled by the secondary lens and only responds to focus. Prepare for your first picture. If you stand still, you'll be able to fine-tune the camera rotation, pitch, and height. Okie dokie. Height is R and F. I'm going to forget all this. Oh my goodness. That's not R and F. There we go. RF. Rotation. Whoa. It's a lag there for some reason. That's just moving the mouse. Q and E. We. So what do we need? Subject framed out of focus, properly exposed. Continue. Control show adjustments panel. Oh shit. Use the panel's controls to adjust focus, exposure, and aperture. Press play to switch to the extras tab. Adjustments. You'll find all the camera's add-ons. You'll also be able to use different lenses, filters, films of various sensitivities, and much, much more. Right now, however, you only have 100 ISO film. After closing this window, adjust the camera, press space to shoot. All right, now what? Yeah, I don't know. It's the game lagging there when I move the mouse like that for some reason. Drops frames, imagine. That's weird. So that's Q and F. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Enhance. How do we move these? Oh, there we go. Focus. In focus. Subject framed. In focus. Properly exposed. Okay. Achievement unlocked. Congratulations, you have taken your first photo. You can shoot as many photos as you want throughout the game, but remember that only a few will be critical to the story's progress. Soon you will learn how to develop the photos you've taken.
Excellent. I've taken the picture. Now it's straight to the darkroom in the cellar to print it.
Objective updated.
Daddy recently became a general in the German army. He used to take pictures on the front lines, but now he gives me the materials to take photographs instead. Now that Martha is gone, only this camera can fix my ideas and my memories. I can't allow myself to forget. My bike, the wheel is deflated as usual.
Imagine.
A bicycle pump will solve this.
A bicycle. Can you zoom in? I don't think so.
I liked watching Nanny as she cooked. I always picked up loads of techniques.
Yeah, I will admit I've never been too big into photo modes in games. I don't think I've really been into photo modes.
Dante's Inferno illustrated by Dore. Always hanging cheery things. War. Always war. Even in paintings. One of Daddy's many photos. Who knows who these other people are?
Strangers. Stranger danger.
These masks. I remember them vividly. I always tried to escape their gaze. Old photographs that Father took of this house.
I think I told you guys before. One of my favorite classes in high school. Well, I think it was actually. It doesn't matter. High school, junior high was black and white photography class, which was optional. I took it. I actually really enjoyed that class.
Oggi Bonsi. On the day of St. Alexis, the battle rages in the city tormented by Anglo-American bombing. Our Lady of Carmel, a company of the Falchium Regiment, counterattacked yesterday, forcing the French to retreat to Piazza del Mercato. The situation is currently under control.
You took that class too? Photography is fun. I forget what the choices were, but I'm glad I took it.
1944. General Erich K. As per our prior agreement, we are sending you military encrypted communication material. The device must remain hidden and secret. Hail. Feld Mascherallo, Carl H.
I do like how the game gives you the option to hold down space to see points of interest to click on.
What the hell? For a moment I thought I saw... No, that's not possible. It must be this whole situation making me see things that don't exist.
Say the whole thing.
Daddy's canes. They are so beautiful, but
Cane
I
collection.
can't say why, but they have always scared me.
What a nice property we got. Yoink.
Here's the bicycle pump.
Objective updated.
These hunting rifles are not Daddy's. He never went hunting. Nanny must have left them here.
Annie's guns. Downstairs we shall go.
We are so lucky. In these difficult times, pantries are empty and people are going hungry. But with a German general for a father, food is never scarce.
Our German general father is loaded. Annie is Hitler in a dress, imagine. This produce, though, wow, fancy. That's the twist. Ah, scissors. Shears.
These could be of use to me.
I wonder why.
Mummy's sewing machine. She learnt how to sew because nobody else could do it to her liking. Mummy's medicine. Will they do her any good?
That shine on this mannequin, I thought it was like a point of interest. Mummy.
Our
Wine or blood?
Daddy is so proud of it.
A letter. Nice and
Lorenzini
short.
haberdashery. 5 meters of grey cotton fabric. 6 meters of white linen fabric. 4 meters of green satin. Delivered on June 5th, 1944. In the event of an issue, contact us on the number 6987. And this red fabric? It's not been mentioned. Could this also be one of Mummy's, or could the nanny have left it here?
Before we go to the dark room, let's explore a little more.
I don't like wine all that much, but I go crazy for our dessert wine. It is very sweet.
Man, we are loaded with the wine, huh?
These workbenches fascinate me. I would love to learn carpentry. This is where Nanny's husband made my dolls. The puppets I used to play with were made here. I never knew that when I was a child. They always told me that a fairy brought them. I didn't really believe them, but it was nice to think that.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, this has nothing to do with anything, but are the barrels are also known as casks, if anybody makes wine? Or am I thinking of something else? What is a cask? Or is a cask another word for a barrel, a wine barrel? Imagine Italians with wine. Vino.
When I was little, these barrels seemed enormous. I thought I could live inside one.
Yes.
Daddy set up his darkroom here. He doesn't take photos anymore because of his work, but photography is still his true passion. I'm allowed to use the darkroom when I want to. Daddy had this device brought here last week. It's old.
Cask is
but
a
it
big
still
barrel.
works. He has always loved everything technological. There are 3 baths when developing photos. The development bath, then the first rinse, and then the fixing bath. The second rinse is done directly in the sink afterwards.
Alrighty. Time to develop the film. The film. So that makes it. Oh, okay. To develop a photo, you'll first have to use the enlarger. The enlarger is an optical instrument that allows you to process photographic paper. After shooting a photo, the film must be developed in several steps. The aspect has been omitted for the sake of simplicity. But in reality, the steps are as follows. The film is firstly rolled on a reel and put inside a small tank. That tank is then immersed in the developer, washed, and then immersed in a stop bath. It is then washed again, dried, and finally cut. You'll find your rolls of film already developed and ready for printing. Choose the image you want to print to paper. That preview on the left side will help you choose. Of course, you will see your images in negative. Choose the photo you want to develop. You need the bird. Difficulty levels for the camera. Enlarger. Sure, develop this photo. The enlarger allows you to customize your photos even more. You can choose on which part of the paper the picture will be printed. You can adjust the focus and choose how long to expose the photographic paper. With the red filter, you can project and see the image on the paper without exposing it. Continue. Use the controls to move the paper on the bench to adjust the magnification and focus. When the three circles are aligned, the picture is focused. If you still see the image out of focus when aligned, you probably shot it that way. Thank you. Play with the adjustment until you're happy. When you're ready, press space to continue. Move paper. W and S. What does that do? Oh, okay. It's WS. And A and D adjust the focus. Sure. Space. When the red filter is removed, the image is exposed onto the paper. This process has been automated and made faster than what happens in real life. Thank goodness. I mean, sure. Now what? Oh, we're waiting. Immerse the paper in the developer and the image will appear. To achieve the ideal exposure, take the paper out of the developer when the timer is in the green zone. It's like DVD. If you take the paper out too early or too late, the picture will be ruined and you'll have to print it again. Space to stop immersion. Any skill checks? Repairing the gen. In real life, immersion in the developer is followed by a wash, a stop bath, and then a second wash. These additional baths have been skipped for the sake of simplicity. Here's your printed photo. You can keep it in your album or scrap it. You can print each shot as many times as you'd like. All shots remain available to print at any time.
Works perfectly. Now I can take a self-timed photo for Martha's frame.
Put in the album. Achievement unlocked. I forget, to be honest, if somebody's a photographer. I feel like yes. I don't know my lore. So where are we going? What is our task? Was it K? We don't want that. Oh, it does a Lady Nightmare. Find a pump. Read newspaper data July 18th. Then we already read the paper. Try the camera. The camera. Wait, is check marks being done? I guess so. Okay, yeah, check mark's done. Got it. Do we go inflate the tire? S. W. Pumping sim. Achievement unlocked. The bicycle. What do we got next? A tripod is needed. Then I can take a self-portrait. Okay, we need a tripod, huh? It's the tripod in the house. Where do we take the bike? I don't remember the tripod previously. Frames, please. It's not here, is it?
My dress. The one Martha wore when she was...
Give you a tip about the tripod on the page when you read that you needed one. I don't remember having to find a tripod in the demo, but did we? I don't recall. If we try to get on the bike, what happens? Right mouse to get off. The bike definitely was not in the demo, was it? Whoa. Hello. Mamma mia. This feels awkward in first person. Oh, right mouse. Just slow down. I keep holding down spacebar intermittently just to see any points of interest. Some lag there.
This is the center of our farm, but since we moved here, it hasn't worked like it used to. Security matters, Daddy says.
Cow. Cow says moo. Interrupting cow.
I was afraid of animals when I was little. I never approached them alone.
Talk to your grandma. Tim was about an hour yet. Sounds about right. Oh.
The cows. That must be Chinsey and her little calf.
Jenny. Aw. Aminals.
It was always fun to watch the goats get milked. Ice was one of the more agitated ones and would always drive Nanny crazy.
Dead end. Our lovely, lovely home. Don't recall ever going this way in the demo. Oh, we're not allowed to go in the creek. The crick.
I always wanted to swim here when I was with Nanny, even when it was cold.
So, like,
I
peaceful.
came here to fish when I was little. I went with that ever so kind man who worked for my father. Who knows where he is now? Maybe he joined the war too.
Can we, like, ride the bike down the stairs? Let's try it. This will not end well, I'm sure. Aw. Guess not. Or am I just hitting something? Oh! Sorry, Julia. Or should I say Martha? Nope. I would say this is nothing like the cottage. No poppin' wheelies. I wonder how many achievements there are. I didn't even look. And how many tied to the camera mechanic? Probably a few.
Best to stay close to
Oh,
home.
okay.
At least for now.
Game will not let us go that way yet. That's where the demo did end, if I recall correctly. So I guess we have to find the tripod, huh? That's what the game does say. I wasn't sure. We did something else first. Tripod is needed. There will surely be one in the basement. Imagine. Day in the life of Julia. That was weird. Stuck on something?
This fabric is not new to me, yet I do not think I have ever seen it in the house.
Oh, here it is. Cool. Yeah, I didn't realize there was that general hint. So we were over here before, but it didn't highlight, I guess, because we didn't need it at the time.
Camera is set up with the self-timer.
Start timer, left mouse. Sulky, smiling, or neutral? Smile. Objective updated. So we go to develop without even looking at the objectives. Dark room.
It's always a thrill to develop a photo. You can't see anything at first, yet something invisible is captured on the black film. A kind of ghost. That invisible breath then returns to reveal the reality from which it was torn. There are those who say that photography steals the soul or captures it. That's why they used to photograph the dead. But nowadays, almost nobody does it anymore. Even if it's just a delusion, I want to photograph Martha. I want to have a small reflection of who she was with me. But I have to do it secretly, or they'll think I'm crazy.
Waiting. I'm glad the game does keep the prompts on the screen, because I would not remember the controls. There we are.
Yes, this is me.
Smiling.
No one was ever able to tell us apart.
Yeah, those negatives are pretty
I never
wild.
had the slightest doubt, and nor did Martha. It's strange how what identifies us most deeply is not visible to anyone. I I was obsessively thinking about Martha and what had happened, but suddenly a thought took control. The memory of that day at the lake was becoming more and more like a dream when, after awakening, the image becomes more and more faded. Could it be that the memories were a figment of the mind? Had I been the one that hurt my sister? I had always envied her, and now I had taken her identity. I experienced a suffocating pattern of thoughts. I decided to go straight to the lake to retrieve the film rolls. They would tell a different story, I was sure. But deep down, I kept hoping they would confirm my fading memory. Of course the door is locked. The keys aren't hanging on the lock as usual, then they will be in Daddy's study.
The study, huh?
We live in fear now. My parents are not going to let me go to the lake anymore after Martha's death. So this is the right time. I need to know. The self-doubt I feel is eating me up.
New chapter, The Rolls. The same day, 11:30 p.m.
I don't have the courage to use the phone.
The letter can be
Not right
accessed from
now.
Julia's bag when not in use. Oh, photo op.
It's dark and I can't turn on the lights. It's dangerous.
Objective
I'll
updated.
need a flash for the camera. I can look
Flash.
for it amongst Daddy's things in the room below his bedroom.
The room below his bedroom, huh? Do you believe we have a flash? No? No love? Not yet, anyways.
July 18th. Everything has changed. I feel like a different person. The best part of me left with Martha. My enthusiasm, my desire to live, and the will to joke around. I find myself alone, left to my own devices, confused with no desire or expectations. I was handling the cameras at the lake and there was a floating body on the water. I don't remember what I was doing before. Yet another memory lapse. That lifeless body was Martha's, my sister. Mummy ran up to me and hugged me, thinking I was Martha, and that I, Julia, was dead. I didn't correct her mistake, and now it's too late. If they find out I've been fooling everyone...
Hey, Lena, hello, hello.
I don't even want to think about it. I feel terribly guilty pretending to be Martha, pretending to be deaf. I took the photo for Martha's frame. I know it's too late now, and I felt incredible pain placing the picture. I said goodbye to her forever in that moment. I realized she was gone, and there was no going back. I must do one thing for Martha. I must find out what happened. The partisans couldn't have killed her. That's just ridiculous. Lapo is my friend, and he is one of them. He loved us so much. We know all of them, so it's just impossible.
I assume backwards is where we were previously, right? Yeah. Pull out the camera with Q. Oh, we'll do it just yet. Maybe we have to do the other thing first. Oh, good. I think it's auto-saving. Thank goodness. We'll save manually. Maybe. Done. Let's see. You're all right, though. It is Q. It's the default binding. Everybody's still feeling under the weather. Still sick.
As a child, when I spent those short years with the nanny, this was my room.
Ah. Oh, we got
I
two
don't
phones
have
in our
the
house,
courage
huh?
to use the phone.
Fancy.
Not right now. Here's the camera flash.
Oh, I
Now
was
I
wrong.
can
I'm not sure what we
photograph
grabbed then.
life even in the dark. Daddy's stuff. War maps. I've heard everything will play out on this new defensive line.
Yeah, I could have sworn we picked up the flash. I don't know what the heck I grabbed. It's my fault. Oh, keys. You're off your call there, Sheriff. That's good to hear. Younger is still under the weather, doing everything he can. Don't make much medicine for little babies. Oh. So this area of the house, or the villa, we were not in earlier. Because I guess that door right there was locked. It's my parents. They're sleeping. Don't mind me. Snooping.
I shouldn't risk it really, but I love watching them sleep. It's the only time they are together and not fighting.
Paranormal activity. We're just going to stand here and stare at them all night. 3 hours later. Oh, do you really, Zara? I didn't know that. B. Lighter. Okay. Back down to the casket. Camera can be used in very dark lighting by attaching the flash. Okie dokie. We're here. Stop observing. Subject partially out of frame. Too dark. Wait a minute. Show adjustments panel. You're about to take a photo where an important feature of the story hasn't been correctly framed. You cannot continue, but the story may not progress. No. Wait a second, I'm confused. It's too dark. Where's the flash? What is it? The flash going to go off, or am I wrong? Subject framed. Out of focus. Try to focus. In focus. And how do we do this one? Too dark. Too dark. You think you've heard of this game? So I played the demo for this game sometime last year when the demo came out. And I really enjoyed it. So this game, the full release just came out today. Too dark. Too dark. Exposure, aperture. Candles, candles. No candles. They're not here. Somebody stole all the candles. Maybe was I out of position? It's actually not. Oh, wait a second. Hang on. Okay, so now it lights up. Observe the camera. Base. Silver. Do we not have it attached? The flash. I'm pretty sure she put it on, I thought. There's our bag. The flash is definitely attached, is it not? So her body lights up. Use the camera. Subject framed, out of focus, too dark. In focus. Too dark. Too dark. Will it just get lit up automatically with the flash? Does anybody know? Or is there something I'm missing here? I mean, I guess I could just snap it and then just waste the time? Question mark? I don't even know. It says too dark, but I can see it, so I'm confused. Oh, extras. Hang on. Hold up. Aha. Okay, you have to go to extra. There we go. Properly exposed. Cool. Never mind. We got it. We're good. Done.
Done. It would be nice to have you always by my side, even if it's just a picture.
I'm learning. New interactable objects on the counter here. What do we got?
A lens and a roll of infrared film. They can photograph what the naked eye cannot see.
Ooh, infrared.
Orange filter. When there is fog, it improves the image by giving it some contrast. With this lens, I can shoot very close up. Blue filter. Ideal for indoor photos.
Is that all? That's all. How many of these things will we actually have to use for the story? Stay tuned. More extras. Develop.
A photograph is both the present and the past, like a dead body. I don't know what I'm expecting. Maybe it's silly to think you can capture the soul of someone who has died.
Oh, did they really, Lena? They had a darkroom for developing? Like the x-rays or whatever? I know you said photos. I guess photos too.
Her face can no longer tell me if what happened was my fault. I should have known that already. All I can do is head to the lake and get those rolls.
Head to the lake. Put in the album. Done. Auto saved. Oh. Lighter, please. Like, are we waiting for a cutscene to load? So what do we got? K. Requirements: the front door, go to the lake. Open the front door. We have the key. So there you go. Front door, front door. Is this the front door? Yes, it is. Front door complete. It's pretty bright. Now, we gotta figure out which way to the lake. We do have a map, I believe. Where's my bike? Is it gone? I don't know. There must be pretty deep sleepers. We have a map. We are here. Julia. Here is the full map. What do we got? The camera's at the lake. So, there's the lake. We need to zoom out. We gotta turn our ass around. I keep hitting escape to go back, but that is not it. Does M work? Okay, M works. So, we go down the trail here. We blah, blah, blah. We go that way. Go either way.
I love the night, but this night scares me. In the dark, I can feel all the harm I've caused. It's getting closer with each step. I feel it brushing up against...
Sorry. We'll go left, it looks like. Could be something to the right, though, too. Who knows? Looks like a dead end bridge over that way.
me like a cold wind.
I'm sure there's actually probably plenty of collectibles or photos to snap for achievements.
I get to the lake,
or maybe alternate
certain I am
endings.
of this. How could it not be? I killed her to steal the love that everyone felt for her but didn't feel for me. How could I have done such a thing?
My immersion, Zed. My father's always been a pretty deep sleeper as well once he falls asleep. And left again. Oh, photo op. Q? Space or left mouse? What am I looking at? So what do we got? We got the flash. Infrared, huh? The tripod is required when using the IR lens. These crazy lenses. Too dark. Properly exposed. Attempting to focus. There we go. Shoot.
German soldiers. Daddy ordered patrols to be carried out near the house, but how could they have lost a helmet? God only knows.
I feel like walking helps build the tension, but at the same time, I think it's a pretty decent walk to get to the lake. We're well past the demo territory now.
Oh no! Damn lamp! Luckily I still have my lighter with me.
Lucky you. Left? We're going right. Oh, we gotta go every which way? Okay. Explore them all.
The cameras are somewhere around here.
Objective updated.
Two cameras left.
Like I said, I wonder how much the game encourages exploration, because there's obviously, you can go down more stuff like that. Is there more lore? Aliens. Did you see it? Aliens all along.
fabric here in the woods. How strange. Let's take a photo of it. One more camera to collect.
That was a little abrupt. Cue. Properly exposed, out of focus.
How could it have ended up here? It looks familiar.
Which way now? I think we want to go... Hard to say. How do we get over there? Through the woods somehow. Maybe right here. Yep, there it is. Martha. Martha is not dead? What a twist. Okie dokie.
That's it. I've got them all. These films are going to help me understand what happened. Now I should rush home to develop them.
Objective updated. Rush home, she says. How do we ascend? Left or right? Left or right? Go left. Uh-oh. Space. Oh, shitters. QuickTime events. Imagine. When do we hit it? When it shows up? Oh boy, we are so dead. Keep going left. Left. I'm not sure if they want us to hit those QuickTime events exactly when the prompt showed up or to wait. First time we saw those, auto-saved. You don't live by a lake? I'm like the complete opposite. I love being by bodies of water. Oh, are we home? What the heck? Going in a circle, huh? We are drowning? I'm not sure what's happening. So pretty. You have a lake camp house so the water damage doesn't take over. Oh, gotcha. That was interesting. Nice creepy imagery there, right there.
Oh, yet another nightmare. She entered my dreams once more. Maybe she wants to talk to me. What am I saying?
Get the Ouija board.
Fairy tales coming true. Yet I feel... No, these are the thoughts of a crazy person, and I'm not crazy.
So what point did the... Uh-oh. At what point was the nightmare?
Oh, damn it, what's all this blood? I'm not due yet, and there's a lot more than usual. What's happening to me? Am I going to be joining Martha sooner than I thought? I have to wash up and do what needs to be done. If I'm sick, I have little time. The truth awaits me. It must be hidden within those rolls.
So we did get those cameras, huh? New chapter, The Woods. 3 days after Martha's death, 10:30 a.m. Phone is locked. So what is our objective? K. That shows everything. Okay, so these... Read newspaper dated July 19th, because that's what Martha did. Every day we want to read the paper. Develop the rolls of film. Change underwear. Dress yourself. There you go. More objectives. New mail. Or new whatever.
25 ISO film. When the sun is high in the sky, it's perfect.
Anti-liner.
General Edict K. New rules on curfew and women's behavior. German command of S. Vincenzo Attori. Telephone number 1185.
1185. Sure.
Pervertin again. I feel like these pills do nothing other than agitate her.
What did Fervitin do? Anybody know? Do we have to Google that? Or what was it supposed to do? Check the parents' bedroom.
Romola, 15th of July 1944. Dear Mrs. Irene, I'm writing to let you know that all is well here at the villa. Thank you for being so considerate and caring. I apologize for the simplicity of the housing you were forced to live in. I also locked the room where the little one used to stay as requested. I've left you the key. It is the one with the pink keyring. Try to stay safe. Best regards, Nanny.
Was it one of your questions on Kane's
Mum
quiz?
had that door locked. It was my room.
Did I call that number?
What is
Nope.
she trying
Not
to
yet.
hide? She leaves them everywhere. I think she's having too many and
Happy
too
pills.
often. Dear Mother, this is hard, but I have something to tell you. I found out that Julia is pregnant. Go to the lake tomorrow morning at 7 and watch her as she bathes. You'll see that her tummy is growing. Martha. What? I'm not pregnant.
Imagine.
Why is everything becoming even more confusing? I'm searching for an explanation, but instead I'm left with more questions.
A strange note. More clues.
This is Mummy's jewellery. She wears them every day, even though Daddy says it's impractical and dangerous to show signs of wealth these days. As usual, she doesn't want to listen to reason and ends up arguing with Daddy until he goes to play war, as she says. There are more and more weapons around, and everyone is scared after what happened.
I already checked all this. Oh, not this drawer. Snooping in our parents' stuff.
my cards. Nanny and I always used to play with them. She would predict my future and I pretended to predict hers. The future was always good for everyone. Maybe when she read them, she saw my true future, which she hid from me. Or more likely, these cards are actually just a stupid game to reassure and deceive oneself with. But deceiving oneself is sometimes necessary. How can we live happily otherwise?
A miscarriage, huh? Auto-saved.
Following the dramatic news from the countryside, Archbishop Toccarelli will protest with the French in the city for the raping being committed by invading troops. New ordinance for the safety of citizens. From this moment on, it is forbidden for anyone to leave their homes and walk the streets of San Cassiano. All windows, including cellars, house entrances, and doorways, must remain closed night and day. The population are advised to stay in their cellars, or, where these do not exist, churches and other large buildings. The patrols of German armed forces have orders to shoot at people who are on the street, or who are found looking out of their windows. I shall repeat for clarity. New ordinance for the safety of citizens. From this moment on, it is forbidden for anyone to leave their homes and walk the streets of San
Got it.
Cassiano. All windows,
Illegal.
including cellars, house entrances, and doorways, must remain closed night and day. The population are advised to stay in their cellars, or, where these do not exist, churches and other large buildings. The patrols of German armed forces have orders to shoot at people who are on the street, or who are found looking out of their windows.
The radio needs to be kept on at all times these days. It can save your life knowing things on time, especially before they happen.
Ah, the washroom. The bathroom. We have a bidet, huh? Fancy. Haven't been in here until now.
That's better. But I still don't understand all of that blood. That's never happened to me before. But I'm not going to tell my doctor. Otherwise he'll make me stay in bed and rest.
Toxic doctor. That is a small tub. I thought I'm a big person, but still. Boy, getting the tub like that up in this house would not have been an easy feat, I'd imagine. It's on the second floor.
It's not polite leaving the house in just my underwear.
Imagine. Comfort is king. Julia or Martha? I guess we have no choice, huh? Oh, no, we do have a choice. Let's use this one. Far
This
right.
dress is only for special
Oh,
occasions.
never mind. Special occasions. How about the middle one? I'm sure this won't show any dirt. Achievement unlocked. What do we got? Cards. Shuffle. Oh, shit. What am I doing? The world. 21. Playing games. The lovers. The magician.
The end of a relationship. It's very clear, but my plans will be successful. I only need to know what these plans are.
Only one divination per day. I wonder, is that truly randomized, or anybody else that plays this game, do they get the same thing? Tarot cards. Next on the task list. paper. It is randomized.
The superior commander of the German Federal Armed Forces announces 1. Whoever is in possession of weapons or explosives not reported to the German headquarters will be shot. 2. Whoever harbors bandits and or protects them and provides them with clothing and or weapons will be shot. 3. Whoever is aware of the existence of any rebel groups or even lone rebels without reporting them will be shot. War rages on the Eastern Front. An attack launched by the Soviets after hours of cannonade. The fight on this front has been going on for a long time.
Man, I gotta say, this is really impressive. It looks like the entire newspaper has
Fighting in Normandy.
all
Victorious
legitimate
Germanic
text. They can like
counterattack
actually read all
on the
this.
road from Perriers to Carentan.
Whoever developed this, really put the time in.
Reconquered north of Saint-Lô. Many U.S. losses caused by the flying bomb action.
How many times do you find a paper in a game and it's usually just illegible or like you see one section?
The superior commander of the German Federal Armed Forces announces 1. Whoever is in possession of weapons. Italian workers in Germany. The following rules are in place for workers who voluntarily work in Germany. A commitment of a maximum period of 1 year before returning to Italy.
I think we go develop, maybe? Not button, small details kind of way. Yeah, it does feel like all the assets feel unique to this game. Not that I've played every single video game, but compared to all the indie ones I play, where obviously it's usually one dev, so they're going to use the open source assets, which we see a lot of times. So I guess that's one way they can certainly justify the cost. It's having unique graphics in this game, unique objects. Yeah, right. 4 days in July heat. Oh. A tape recorder.
Red filter for super high contrast photos. With this lens, everything gets bigger. This
The
lens
male
enhances
enhancement
the framed
lens.
area. It allows me to fit more into the image. I have to be careful and keep the volume down as I listen. I must go unnoticed. I am meant to be deaf after all.
Ready? Julia, you ready?
Sure, Daddy. I'm good to start.
I've already started recording.
Oh, no, my voice will sound awful.
No way, come on. Didn't you want to study singing anyway?
No. I was young and stupid when I said that.
Okay, ready?
Go. Oh, how nice. It's the rehearsal for last week's concert. I never heard the recording. But I was right, my voice is awful. Cannot be called singing. Anyway, it's time I develop these film roles. I can't wait any longer. I wish I could just stop time.
Objective updated.
These images could change everything.
So I get to see what's on these cameras from the lake.
fact that I may have hurt Martha.
Or on the film from the cameras near the lake.
Damn my head and these memory lapses. It's such a pain not remembering. It's like getting lost inside yourself.
Which ones? What the hell am I looking at? Page 5 of 5. Oh my goodness. Oh shit. What is that? So, zoom, enhance. Wait, is it not telling us anymore, like how I'm doing? It's just up to me to figure out. I'm confused. Or am I not supposed to be developing this one? I is confused. I guess only the important ones have the little like prompt on the right, letting you know you have to have it in focus and all that good stuff. That was the red scarf.
Yes, I've undressed and I'm about to dive in. This matches my memory.
Put in the album. You can develop any photos you do want. Develop this photo, please. In focus. Is that our finger making all that noise? That pounding, that tapping? Rapid tap tap. One-hour photo.
I'm carrying Martha to shore. I'm trying to save her. My memories, although fuzzy, do match reality. I feel a little better. Now I can find out who really hurt Martha. Maybe I should meet with the White Lady. She might be able to tell me something.
White Lady.
Is this crazy talk? Yes, definitely. But what's normal about any of this? Maybe you have to be a little crazy to get anything done.
Madness. We need at least maybe one more photo. The helmet. Dark helmet. I feel like I'm pushing that closer and closer to the green each time. No comments, huh? Auto saved. How do our objectives look? My happy room. Why have they locked my childhood room? Find the keys. In the letter, Nanny does not say where she left the keys. They had a pink keyring attached to them. A strange note. And the White Lady. Requirements: go to the lake. Spirit of the White Lady lives in the lake. Nanny always told me her story before going to sleep. Could there be some truth in it? So go to the lake and try to find the keys for my childhood room, it looks like. Now, where would those keys be? What do we got over here?
A tripod is necessary to take photos.
I already had the tripod. Oh, I guess I never collected it, huh? A?
I have found what I need to take infrared photos.
Oh, this door's open now. IR, huh? What do we need? Infrared. Use the camera. Let's see. Required add-ons, tripod, and infrared. There we go. Out of focus. That was weird. Hey, Lorvax. We started this, what, about, I think 2 hours ago or so? I was playing Elden Ring before this for a couple of hours. I'd say we're about, I think, 2 hours in. Should we develop this? Maybe. So which one would be the infrared? The very last one, I would assume? Whoops. Whoops. Want that. Oh, baby. Oh, crap. It's after 1 a.m. already. Imagine. I just realized we can skip that. Watch there be like a cutscene associated to one of those. Oh, words. Secrets. Roast beef, imagine. RB, imagine. Is she gonna read it? She is.
Joke. Maybe someone wrote on the film? Also, what does that even mean? Lights like...
He who flees from the light hides behind
Something
it.
to do with religion, maybe?
Goes and out of here. You have to play until it's over. I'm feeling I'm working from home tomorrow. Not that it really changes much, but the weather looks like it's shitty. It might be shitty out right now for all I know. I don't think I'm driving into work, even though it's not a far drive. But I might have to do snow removal tomorrow. Sad. Man, imagine doing physical labor. Imagine getting exercise. I actually have 2 calls to do tomorrow for work as well. Like phone calls, which is rare. Like meeting calls, nothing too crazy, but feels bad, man. Phone calls on a Friday, bleh. So, should we look for this key somewhere? Snowed, sleeted, hailed, and stormed all day today. Yeah, it's wintry mix out. That's what they're saying tonight into tomorrow morning. So the locked door in question. Guess we could go to the lake. I'm not sure. You want to find this key? Oh, what do we got here?
Nets for catching butterflies, poor creatures. I had so much fun with them.
Can I take my bike to the lake? Checking again up here. Nothing. Wow, really? 2 inches of sleet. Did you see something? No. Reflection. I imagine.
I still like to have the books and games from when I was little with me.
I do like that after you interact with something, the game doesn't allow you to interact with it again. That way you can kind of tell what you already touched and have not touched. Okay.
I'm already dressed. Mummy's family coat of arms.
That's the paper. To the lake, I guess. I wonder if these hidden keys, if they will show up when I hold spacebar down, or if we have to just find them the old-fashioned way by, like, getting right on top of something. Hey, the bike. So, there's our destination. Can we reach our destination by going this way? Maybe that's upside down. I'm not sure why it's upside down. Steady. Steady. Gates open. Gates out for Harambe. Okay, we're going the complete wrong way. However, the gate is open. I wonder what I can find. Should I snoop or should I go to the destination?
To go far away from here,
Ah,
I need to have a good reason.
Denied. This game makes you use your brain. Can we back this bike up? Thank you. You're wobbly, wobbly, wobbly. Probably gonna turn us around here too, huh? Chains. Rip. So I guess we're trying to go off the beaten path. Old rickety. My 10 speed here. Was there way out from back here? I can't remember. Laundry day. Uh-oh. We're gonna wipe out. Bike controls are a little finicky. Again, it's 1944, so we'll allow it. Actually, I guess I just wasted my time, didn't I? Don't we have to walk to the lake anyways after all this? Actually, I already forget where the pathway is. Imagine me getting lost. Right? Learning bike. Learning to ride a bike. Oh, it is this way. So maybe the bike would work, but honestly, I do feel like it's easier to navigate on foot. Ooh. We gotta go far, far away, actually, so can we get there on foot? Wonder. Uh-oh. A lot of flies around here.
just doing? It's dangerous, I know, but I want to follow them and see what's happening.
The gunfight in the woods. Auto-saving. Immersion ruined, sorry.
Oh God, please no. Lapo, my dear friend. What have they done to you? Your handkerchief was the symbol of what you believed in. At least that is left of you.
A note. You are right. This was the end of the demo, was it not?
Dear Julia, are you surprised that I've addressed this to you and don't think you're dead? Everyone calls you Martha now, right? I know you too well. I can never understand why no one else can ever tell you apart. Not even your own mother and father. Martha is gone and I cannot reconcile myself.
Forgot about that. That scared me. Made me jump.
Du hast ein Mädchen erschossen, du Idiot.
Scheiße, scheiße, scheiße. Was machen wir jetzt? Sieh mal, was sie um ihren Hals hat. Sie ist eine von ihnen. Es musste getan werden.
Sie ist die Tochter von General Erich K., du verdammter Trottel. Sie war die Freundin von diesem armen Kerl. Oh, verdammt, jetzt sind wir wirklich am Arsch.
Scheiße, lass uns abhauen. Aber sie lebt noch.
Sie liegt im Sterben. Siehst du, wo du sie getroffen hast? Sie ist bestimmt schon tot. Wir müssen jetzt abhauen, sonst sind wir auch bald tot.
Oh, you went to the bathroom. You're missing it all. We've been shot.
I'm dying, I thought. But strangely enough, I wasn't afraid. In fact, I was almost relieved. When I returned, I found myself once again in the midst of a bad dream. One whose meaning I did not understand at the time.
Oh, Martha or Mother? Martha. I give you back or come. Martha, I give you back your... I give you back your appearance, destiny. Wrong. Rip. So close yet so far. Is it raining blood? Indeed it is.
I give you back your I give you back I give you back I give you back I give you back
Oh, now or you know. Wrong. Now. I pay or I see. Now I see through your with my dreams or eyes.
Two sisters were destined to die. Julia, the first sister, and Martha, the second. On Julia's day of departing, identical twins stood before me, impossible to tell apart. They questioned my presence, since they were still so young. Julia must come with me, I demanded, but they both claimed to be Martha. I explained that Martha's fate was soon to be the same, and their games were useless. I didn't have time for it. The war was keeping me busy. But they didn't concede, and instead kept insisting. Can we follow you together? No, impossible. Are you sure Martha will die too? Nothing is certain in wartime. What if the wrong person went with you? Then you would have cheated death. One would die unjustly, and the other would simply be delaying her fate. They discussed amongst themselves, then hugged before one of them came forward. She stared in a determined, almost threatening manner. I guessed it was Martha sacrificing herself, giving more time to her sister. But I stayed silent, not to reveal their failed deception. No one lies to the face of their own death, so I asked how their choice was reached. We drew lots by throwing a medallion, she said quietly. They had trusted in fate. Oh, how naive they were. They knew fate plays by its own rules, which is true, but it is also my ally. Fate never would have allowed the wrong girl to follow me. In that case, my work was done. She must have been Julia. However, little to my knowledge at the time, that blasted medallion had the same name engraved on both sides. Martha's. So, my first assumption was correct. They were too damned smart, and had fooled both fate and me. One thing is for sure. I'll put things back where they belong. I will correct my ignorance and give fate back its blindfold.
Interesting. Like the whole marionette puppet thing going on. What happened? Julia got shot when we found Lapo. That's how I say the name. I'm not sure. I guess I'm sure that's our boyfriend or friend or both.
I can hardly breathe.
I guess we got shot. My things. Objective updated. New chapter. The burial. 4 days after Martha's death. 9:15 a.m. You would not be moving this soon after being shot.
I would like to spend a moment with my sister, just me and her alone, before people arrive for the funeral and then take her away.
Final farewell.
No, my bag is not here. My diary. Lapo's letter.
How is she? How is my daughter? Please, doctor. Please give me good news.
It's a miracle she's alive, Eric, but she will be all right.
That plot armor.
The bullet passed right by her heart and exited her chest. Unbelievably, it missed her lungs, spine, and heart. She could have been paralyzed or died. But thankfully, she's fine. I examined her thoroughly. She didn't even lose that much blood. She was lucky. And you were lucky, so to speak.
She was lucky that my wife went for a walk in the woods. Otherwise...
Otherwise, she would have bled to death, yes.
I don't know what to say. All of this. It's too much. So much death and suffering. Nothing more.
Don't worry, Erik. She's young, so she'll recover quickly. I'll be here all day anyway.
Thank you, Doctor.
Toxic.
Bird. Do you mind coming with me to pick my wife up from the cemetery? The funeral will start soon in the chapel.
Of course not. Lead the way.
You know, with all of these preparations for the funeral, Irina wants everything to be perfect. It's her way of coping, so she doesn't have to think about everything going on. She is a woman who has suffered so much. Maybe too much.
So what are our objectives? Read the newspaper. Find the bag. Find Lapo's letter. Say goodbye to your sister.
Violence against citizens continues.
What if the bag is here somewhere?
And once again, General K's family has come under fire. Now it is the
General Edict K. New rules on curfew and women's behavior. German command of S. Vincenzo Attori. Telephone number 1185.
behind the cowardly act. New Zealand troops are advancing slowly. After the Battle of Porci Ponzi on the 18th, they are still far from the Tavernelli Val di Pisa. The German resistance on the Tuscan hills has been exhausting for the invaders.
Does I have any bag up here? I don't believe. Oh, it's got to be somewhere. The game will not let us go forward, so... Any handbags out there? Bathroom?
There's my bag.
Ah.
Thank God. Let's hope Lapo's letter is in there.
The bag.
Dear Julia, are you surprised that I've addressed this to you and don't think you're dead? Everyone calls you Martha now, right? I know you too well. I can never understand why no one else can ever tell you apart. Not even your own mother and father. Martha is gone, and I cannot reconcile myself to that fact. I have to stay hidden, and sadly I can't run to you. Even if I would love nothing more than to hold you tight and cry together. No words. I just want to be close to you. Can we meet in the barn tonight? I will try my best to be there around midnight. Don't be alarmed, but if things get ugly, please remember this number, 69.
Oh, a lot of phone numbers.
He knew
Or a
he
few,
was
at
in
least.
serious danger, but what about the letter? I had it in my hand when the soldiers ran off. Mummy found me, and if she's read it, well, she hates Lapo, and now she must know who I am. No, she probably would have left me there to die. She'd rather have no daughter than the wrong one. Before
Imagine.
I passed out, I must have put it back in my bag. There is no other explanation.
Interesting. Oh, new diary entry.
July 19th. I retrieved the cameras at the lake, but I had convinced myself that I was the one who had hurt Martha. So much so that when I had the rolls with me on the way home, I found myself in another horrible dream. I don't even remember going to
Thanks,
sleep.
Lena. I have a feeling I will not
As soon
be
as I
wrapping it
woke
up tonight.
I
But
developed the film.
good to see you
The
again. Hope you have a
photos
nice Friday. Hope
confirmed
you guys
to me
feel
that my
better soon.
memory
Still.
that night was correct. It was a great relief. I have decided to go back to the lake in an attempt to communicate with the White Lady. I know it's a crazy thought, but I can't get it out of my head. I need to know what happened to Martha, so I must pursue every possible avenue, even the path of insanity.
Let's see, what else? Cards. Play the cards. Shuffle the deck. Choose your destiny. The Emperor. The Hero Font. Sun.
There is darkness that brings uncertainty, but there will be a guide. Something that can teach me something.
Do you remember the number? Nope.
I should pick up the phone but remain silent. If I let the caller speak. Attempted murder in La Romola.
I'm trying to do too many
After
things.
The murder of Julia Kay. Today, her
You're welcome,
twin
Lena.
sister is the victim of another attempted murder. The condition of the young girl, found by the German troops, is no cause for concern. The political motive behind this is becoming all the more clear. But that's not what happened. It's all wrong. Mummy was the one who found me. The German soldiers shot me. Best to stay quiet. No one ever believes the truth. New ordinance ban on the use of bicycles. Over the last few days, cyclists have once again shot at members of the Italian armed forces and at civilians in the streets. The offenders will be punished in accordance with German martial law. Attempted murder in La Romola. After the murder of Julia Kay, today her twin sister is the victim of another attempted murder. The condition of the young girl, found by the German troops, is no cause for concern. The political motive behind this is becoming all the more clear. The Battle of Tuscany. German operations in the Livorno area. Extremely violent fighting in the streets of the city.
Telephone.
Knowing who is calling could be important. Martha was taken to the chapel for her funeral.
Martha's gone.
I want to say goodbye to her alone before everyone arrives.
Hello? Ma'am? Can you hear me? Is there somebody there? Mr. Eric?
It's the nanny. I can confide in her. Nanny? Hello, it's me.
What? Hello? Oh, my lord. I must be dreaming or something.
No, Nanny, you're not dreaming. It's really me, it's Julia.
Oh, my God. Julia, my little sparrow. How wonderful. Sorry, but I thought you were dead. I saw you lying there dead. This brings me so much joy that... Actually, you must explain to me, my little sparrow. What is happening?
I told Nanny everything that had happened. She was sad for Martha, of course, but very happy at the same time. I was the one she had a special bond with. I explained to her that I wanted to try and meet the White Lady, even if I knew it was a silly idea. But she didn't think I was a fool. Quite the opposite. She explained to me what I should do in an attempt to meet her. It was complicated. I noted everything down carefully in my diary. Who knows, maybe she did it only to keep me occupied, while deciding what to do with me and who to warn. I won't ever know, though, because that very same day, a bomb struck the villa and she died. They all
Yikes.
died. We should have been in that house ourselves, but instead, poor Nanny.
Guess Nanny won't be spilling the beans.
Bye, Nanny. I love you.
Goodbye, my darling. I thought I'd lost you. Be careful, my little sparrow.
New diary entry. You can now use the telephone to make phone calls.
Now I know what must be done to meet the lady. Nanny has explained everything to me. I must try to meet her early in the morning when it is foggy, or all will have been in vain. That's what the legend says. This is what I need to do. 1. I must reinvoke her loss by putting her into contact with her lover. To do this, Nanny said to look for his grave in the woods, but there are so many. Daddy always said that infrared photos can see what the naked eye cannot. Maybe then they also see ghosts. There wouldn't be anything strange about that now, considering I'm trying to contact one after all. How crazy. 2. A part of me needs to enter her world. A lock of hair would work, so I'll need scissors to cut some off.
We have
3.
those.
I will need an object that connects her world to mine. I don't know what to do for this yet. Hopefully something will come to mind when I least expect it. 4. To communicate with her, I will need to use my tarot cards. I will meet with the lady on the island where her lover was executed.
A personal object. Objective updated. So now what do we got? Lots of things. The White Lady. Requirements. The lover, my personal object. It has to be foggy. This is essential. I need an object that connects my world and hers. Must be foggy to photograph spirits. Say goodbye to your sister. Look at the map. Use the number 6934 on the phone. You can now call all these numbers. Huh. Interesting. Six, 9, 3, and 4.
You've called this number. Damn, Lapo must be dead then. Rest in peace, fair comrade.
Yes, Lapo is dead. I am due.
No, don't talk. We don't need to know who you are. By calling this number, it means Lapo wanted you to complete his work. A telephone cable near the house of German General Erich K. has to be cut. One goes to the house, but there's another cable we suspect is connected to a secret base. That is the one that has to be cut. If you see any German vehicles around, let us know immediately. We won't use this number anymore. It's dangerous. Use a telegraph. That will be safer. I hope you know how to use them. Otherwise you'll have to come up with something. This is important. Frequency X. Before the message, telegraph town on fire to identify yourself. Long live the homeland. Long live the liberation.
Should I sabotage the cable and become a spy? I don't know. My father is German. It would be like betraying him even though he himself hates this war. But what happened to Lapo and those guys? If I can save someone's life, maybe I should try. Or maybe I can talk to Daddy about it.
Sure.
He may be able to advise me on what to do. I don't even know the first thing about all this. What were you thinking, Lapo?
Any spies? Oh boy, we have a choice. Is it time to help the partisans or reveal the plan to father? Thoughts? Thoughts, everybody? Help the partisans or reveal the plan to father. We're stuck. We have to make a choice. Mouse 1, help the partisans. Mouse 2, reveal the plan to father. Cut the line. Interesting. Secret base. Secret German base. You're right. Martha can't talk, though. That's also true. Good point. Yeah. How can we reveal the plan to father? I guess outside of writing. Father seems like a nice guy. But what do I know? What the hell am I looking at? They have like a second to decide. We made them both at the same time. Oh, you can actually. That's interesting. Tell father what the hell. Should I hold down both mouse buttons and see what happens? One will have a quicker time, I'm sure. Should I make a separate save? That's what I should be doing. Can we do that? Hold up. Oh, I can't save right now. Toxic. It is not. It's not possible to manually save the game at this time. Sure. You know why it's not. Forced.
I decided to tell my father everything.
I held them both.
I loved him
It
very
shows the father.
much, so I couldn't do such a thing in secret.
Middle finger stronger than
I
index
didn't
finger, I
understand
guess.
anything about these things. I would have acted without knowing what I was doing. Daddy told me to agree to their requests and report everything back to him. He implored me not to get myself into any trouble, like all fathers do.
Wait, does it, like I said, make
To
any
cut the
sense?
cable, I will need sharp scissors.
Oh, we're still cutting it?
Tailor scissors should be fine.
Crucial moments. Maybe I'm missing something. Communication cable. Find the telephone pole. Cut the wire. We already have scissors. Skizzers. So we're still cutting it anyways. There's a wire there. What do we got? We're climbing. Are we? Yes, we are. We are an active young girl, aren't we? What do we do in our days before our sister died? This is surely safe. What am I looking at?
A German tank. I have to report its location via the telegraph hidden near the cowshed. Daddy probably asked for a garrison after all that has happened.
Oh,
I
we're
should
just looking?
report its location via telegraph. This wire heads towards the house and then keeps going.
Oh boy.
So it must be the right one.
Well. Cut the cord.
Now all that remains is to go to the telegraph near the barns.
Active. Objective updated. The barns.
Poor little one. He's dead. Poor little guy. His place is by Martha's side. Nanny always calls me Little Sparrow. This is the part of me that died with Martha. It'll be safe next to her.
I have this bird. Twin sis. Yeah, I was about to say, sir, I'm more afraid to touch the bird than Lance was talking about the blood earlier. Now I want to wash my hands.
Here, Martha. This is my heart. Carry it with you. I'm starting to understand how painful your condition must have been. Not being able to properly communicate with anyone is becoming increasingly difficult. I envied you, but I did not see your suffering. I did not understand your courage. I miss you so much, Martha. I'm not worthy to dress in your clothes.
Stolen identity.
There's only a few signatures from my funeral. If people had known that it was actually Martha, there would have been far more. I'm sorry that I took this from you too.
Everybody
That Raven
hates
is
me.
making a big fuss.
The Raven. Quote the Raven, nevermore.
Commune of San Casciano. Province of Florence. Death certificate. From the Register of Death Certificates of this commune, number 174, part 3. Series 12 of the year 1944. It is certified that on the day of the 16th of July of the year 1944, Julia Kay has died, resident of Villa Perchabaya, born in La Romola. On the 26th of February 1923, the daughter of General Erich Kay and Irene Kay, Don Attilio D. will give the funeral, and the esteemed Mr. Alberto M., who will look after the burial in the cemetery of La Romola. Telephone number 6537. The official state civil service. General Galeazzo T. Holy water. It's only water, and yet there's something special about it.
Blessed, blessed, praise.
Maybe it's the same raven that killed that poor sparrow.
I hear the Raven, I don't see the Raven.
I hate bullying, yet it seemed as if the raven wanted to bring the little bird back to life.
Say to go near the barn for the telegraph. Where's the barn? You wouldn't be walking around outside in 1944 after getting shot by the bullet passing right through you, not hitting anything vital. What do we got?
The box is empty. The telegraph would have been installed nearby.
Telegraph, eh?
The telegraph must be hidden in one of these feed bins.
Fancy. Oh, puzzle time.
I have to start every message with the code word.
What's the code word?
I saw the tank on the road, and the road is near the house. I guess I have to communicate something like that.
Select the words you need to create the message. Exit telegraph. Remove last word. Send. Follow the dots. Man, last time I did this was with code. When we were playing Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. That was well over a year ago. I forget. I think I may have thrown the notes out too. Imagine. My notes, they're gone. My telegraph notes to disarm the bomb. Follow the dots or dashes to get the correct letter. My God. How do we even use the thing? Oh. So send at least 7 words. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. We're doing shit. Remove words. Okay, so we just hit the words. What was the town on fire? Tank position near. Thank you. Town. Man, I gotta go to bed. Town. On fire. Send at least 7 words. Tank position here. Send.
I'll add over at the end to make it clear that I have finished.
Oh, over. How dare I? Over.
No, this doesn't seem clear to me. I need to find the right
Imagine.
words.
Oh, house. Hoose. House. Game just gives you the answers soon. Near, where is the word house? There it is. House. Over.
No, this doesn't
Imagine.
seem clear to me. I need to find the right words.
The tank is on the road near the house. Town on fire. Tank position near house. Over. That's not right. Town on fire. Tank. There's road. Tank. What do we want here? Close. There's house. It's located. We just do position near house, or am I wrong? Or do we say road?
No, this doesn't seem clear to me. I need to find the right words.
Tank is on the road near the house. House. Is the word on here? Ani? No town on fire.
No, this doesn't seem clear to me. I need to find the right words.
Exiting the telegraph now. Reset the current conversation. This will have to be replayed. Are you sure she tags it? What the hell are you talking about?
I'll add over at the end to make it clear that I have finished. No, this doesn't seem clear to me. I need to find the right words.
Sure. I think it's time to call her quits because I am tired. Because I can't read anymore. I'm seeing double. A pole. Hey, there's 6 actually was earlier, to be honest. For about 3 hours, I think. And I switched over to this. And I shouldn't even be awake right now. I shouldn't even be streaming anymore. I see the cap, but I actually really was playing it. I really was. Both of these games came out today. Elden Ring and this one. Not too bad so far, I must say. Something completely different for me. Sure would be house and not like near the pole. I have no clue. I'm gonna, if we get this, I might just call it quits now. I mean, I'm gonna call it quits. Either get this or call it quits now. I'm done. It's almost 2 a.m. for me and I do have work tomorrow. That said. I've been streaming a long ass time too. I got on like mad early, like Boom did. But alas, I don't have like much time to do anything else. Plenty of games to play. I guess I'll just call. I am tired. Screw it. Get me out of here. Exit. Sure. Just remember the words for next time. Save any savers. How much time have we put? Oh, there we go. 2 hours and 41 minutes. Feels a lot longer. Imagine. Drinky drinks tomorrow. Snow remove, all this jazz. Yep, that'll do it for me. So this is a very long stream, and the fact that I went much later than usual and I started much earlier than usual. This is pretty much about the time we put in for Fridays and Saturdays. Rip. I may need a lot of sleep or a nap tomorrow for sure. Back to main menu. GG. I do appreciate the help, though. Thank you all for being here. I thank you. I'm not sure what I'm doing tomorrow night yet. For gaming. Maybe the usual, maybe this, maybe all the above. I can't fit every single game, and I know that much right now. There's way too many games. No real rush, though. Oh, shit, I just remembered there's DVD codes. I gotta Jeez, I didn't even do those yet either. New DVD codes. They're on Discord again. 2 more codes. I gotta redeem those, but otherwise I'll lose them. May already be done for all I know. Holy shit. Because I literally came home 8 and came right on the stream. I did nothing else. That's how much of a bum I was. I worked, came home, 8, came on the stream. Literally did nothing. So that'll do it for me, chat. Thank you all for being here. It's almost 2 a.m. I'm going to say night-night. Have a great Friday. Thank you for the 11 support you've shown as always. Thank you for the views. Thank you for the lurks. I will definitely complete Martha is Dead at some point. If you're interested, come on by. Keep an eye on what I'm playing. Can't tell you what I'm going to play next, but I'll put this on YouTube as well, I'm sure, when it's all said and done. Elden Ring will continue as well. I'm definitely not done there. And, of course, more of the usual. So take care, everybody. Thank you for the cheers, bits, tips, donos, chats, lurks, views, subs, gifted subs, resubs, host raids. And that is all I got. Night, all. I will see you all tomorrow night, hopefully. Friday night if you're around. If not, enjoy your weekend. I love you all. The right button here. Peace out, because I gotta go get ready for bed. Still working tomorrow. Night, though. Thanks for all the support as always. Take care, guys. Adios. Bye.